time sensitivity, right? You only have so much time in a practice, and so you have some natural lines on your field, right? Let's say you have access to half of a practice field, right? So you have your sideline, you have your halfway line, you got the baseline, and you kind of have this line that the 18 starts. So good rule of thumb is you want your possession game to be smaller than the area, right? You want them to be tighter than normal to force a fast decision making, and so that they use the whole width of the field, especially right if they're attacking, then they want to stretch the field out and use the whole field. So based on the players, you don't want it so small that they're like sardine cans. If they can't even connect 1 to 2 passes without turning the ball up, that's a sign that your area is too small. But approximately, right, let's say if you're coaching a normal team, maybe you got between 15 and 18 players, maybe 20 players. So you could use this, you could set up cones here, and this saves you a lot of time just by setting up cones. Or if you have maybe between 20 and 22 players, maybe even 24 players, if you've got a big team, you could use this natural sideline, halfway line, sideline, and then just do a cone line here and here. And so just using the natural lines makes setting up, right? So your grid becomes here, or your grid becomes here. That's your possession area. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, finishing on goal, right? You're doing no water breaks in between any of these. There's rapid fire. You're telling your team, just go to the bathroom whenever you want, or go get a water break whenever you want, right? They're 15 years old. You gotta start to teach them to be young men, and just don't even ask for permission. But you're not doing any water breaks. This is trying to replicate game intensity, so it's high intensity immediately after the warm-up. Okay, finishing on goal. 10 yards out from the 18, rapid fire Slotsville. Slotsville is hard, low-driven balls into the corners. You got to tell your players, make the keeper make a save. Make the keeper make a save. If they're missing the goal, that's not good, right? So they're just one single fire line here, and they're going rapid fire. And you got to tell your goalkeeper, just pop in and out of goal whenever he or she are ready, because this is psychologically taxing. If you're a goalkeeper, you're getting shots ripped at you at high speeds over and over and over. You have to make sure that give them permission to go in and out of goal whenever they want. Okay, and then so you do 10 minutes of Slotsville, and then Volleysville. People would line up next to Doug. They would hand him the ball. Doug would be facing, right, his line of vision would be facing the goal. The player would stand in front of Doug facing him. They're facing this way, and then Doug would throw the ball over their heads. It would bounce once, and then they would volley right on goal, and that's 5 minutes of Volleysville, right? So it's